Today on Free Field Training, we're taking a look at a set of all-hazard police duty gloves. Back in the day, we used to have leather duty gloves that had Spectra or Kevlar linings inside of them, and they worked really well for a whole variety of hazards that we had. The leather would keep the gloves from really getting permeated by water very much. The Kevlar or Spectra lining would provide an awful lot of cut resistance. The leather would also provide a significant amount of abrasion resistance, and because they were kind of sealed up leather, they did pretty well in the winter time. They're what we call 10-minute gloves. You put them on when it's under freezing outside, and for about 10 minutes you're going to be all right with that set of gloves before you start really having problems with feeling your fingers. The problem with leather gloves that we've always had is the ability to clean them. The best we could do was kind of hit them with hand sanitizer and hope for the best, and then every year or so you'd get something really nasty and be like, maybe I should throw these away. So your issue with like hobos who have urinated on themselves or with touching blood at a crime scene with them is that, that the gloves end up being kind of disposable in the long run, and at $50 a pair, it kind of gets expensive over time. What 221B came out with are called their Responder Gloves Elite. And what these are is a cloth glove that has a level 5 cut resistant palm and thumb area. It also has touchscreen capable material on the fingertips of both index fingers and thumbs, and it has a Hypora liner on the inside that makes it waterproof. So what this gives you is a glove that if you don't have time to put rubber gloves on when you realize at the last moment that this person is nasty and sticky and pissed themselves or is covered in blood or snot or vomit or whatever else, you don't have to worry about it getting onto your hands underneath. In fact, you can take this whole glove and dip it into water all the way up to right where the cuff line is, and it's going to keep your hands dry. That means that in the wintertime, these do the job of a 10-minute glove. That if you wear them in the winter, it's really cold in Chicagoland right now, and I've been wearing these on the street. They keep me fairly warm for the first 10 minutes, which is about all I can ask for a duty glove, especially one that I can reach into a trigger guard and actually articulate the trigger on a Glock or a SIG P26. These aren't real guns, obviously. They're just facsimiles I use for training. If you're going to open or close a baton, it allows you enough dexterity where you can do that, be able to operate handcuffs easily, be able to feel what you're doing through them, but also still provide you the levels of protection that you need. Where these really jump ahead of an old pair of leather gloves is these are washable, and they're still cut resistant even when they're wet. So you don't lose anything from these getting wet, and when they get bloody, nasty, smelly, or stinky, you can wash them. You can take them over to your fire department and have them wash them really, really well, and they still keep all of the capabilities that they had originally when they were new. So this is a kind of all-hazards duty glove that I think would be something people should really look into on the market. Downsides for these, they're pretty warm. So in the summertime, you're probably going to want something with a lot more ventilation, maybe a glove that's just aimed at dexterity, maybe a glove that is just aimed at water resistance, things like nitrile gloves. In the summertime, you may want something that's got a mesh backing on it. You may want something that's just kind of made for abrasion or cut resistance that's going to give you the breathability you want if you have to wear these things for an hour on end. But in the wintertime, when it's below 50 degrees out, having a set of duty gloves that add a little bit of warmth, even if it's just a side effect of the design, can be a big advantage. The link is going to be down below for these. They are the 221B Tactical Responder Elite Duty Gloves. Till next week, you guys be safe. Take care of each other. That's been your free field training for today. While you're here, check out one of the other videos that we made, or down here, subscribe so you can see more. Or you could check out Patreon, where you can see how you can get your name put on the videos, like all these fine folks over here. I'll see you guys next time.